Well, new here at 10 o'clock with hurricane season upon us. It probably won't be long until we're paying attention to those cones of concern and the so-called spaghetti models.
That time of year is approaching, and as it turns out, one of the most precise models comes from halfway around the world. The 9 Team's Kevin Ozebek has tonight's special assignment report, Making a Model.
When weather with the power to take lives and destroy homes turns off our coast, forecasting becomes crucial.
Now I want to show you the forecast models.
And among all the models in this spaghetti chart, one is produced thousands of miles away in the English town of Reading, but has earned a lot of respect here at home.
The European model has been one of the most consistent models with this system.
What we call the Euro model comes from the ECMWF. That's short for the European Center for Medium-Range Weather Forecasts.
Why do you guys track the systems that could impact us, like hurricanes?
What was once a tropical cyclone in the Atlantic can really impact our weather over in Europe.
British-born Rebecca Emerton and Linus Magnusson of Sweden are part of a team that pulls together the best minds in meteorology from 34 European countries. And they care a lot about our weather.
The weather that happens over Florida today will affect the forecast for Europe in 4 to 5 days' time.
So here's the European model.
What we see of their model comes to us in the form of easy-to-read graphics and weather maps. But the forecast that ends up in Phil's Weathercast starts on these supercomputers inside ECMWF headquarters in Reading.
Just the amount of kind of data and calculations required is absolutely huge. So you do need pretty big supercomputers to be able to run that kind of process.
Rows of servers take in weather data, then the supercomputers put that data into the model, which is a set of equations so long it's made of 2 million lines of code.
Even if they look simple on a paper, they are impossible to solve without the computer.
Linus and Rebecca may be all the way across the pond, but it was severe weather in our country that sparked their interest in tracking tropical weather.
So I was out in Florida with my family back in 2004 when Hurricane Charlie hit.
Charlie obliterating parts of the West Coast.
Rebecca remembers watching the storm coverage as she hunkered down in Orlando.
And I remember listening to the tornado warnings and seeing the tornadoes start to form and kind of hiding in the laundry room with duvets over our heads. It was scary, but it brought out this fascination and wanting to kind of understand and learn more about these forecasts.
For Linus, his fascination stems from Superstorm Sandy.
From a scientific perspective, it was fascinating to see how the models were able to predict the cyclone going towards New York.
As Sandy brewed along the Atlantic, the ECMWF model predicted her turn to the northeast coast days before the U.S. National Weather Service model forecasted the same. Look how the two models compare to how the storm actually tracked.
Even if it's an element of a competition, we both want each other to be good.
And that's because neither European nor American meteorologists can predict Mother Nature's every move with 100% certainty. So the more models, the better, especially as we enter another hurricane season. Kevin Ozebek, 7 News.